What's up, everybody? Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here today with my buddy Nick from MBRP.
Hey, everyone.
And we've got a box of their Black Series exhaust kit here for gas engines, and we're going to do basically a little breakdown, take a look at what you get in the box, and hopefully answer some important questions that you guys might have on these kits. So let's just jump right into it.
Let's do it.
So Nick, we've got this exhaust unboxed, all the pieces laid out here. Can you give me a quick rundown of kind of what comes in this kit and what we're looking at?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a 4-inch exhaust kit for an F-150 in black. It's sort of an item that's unique to MBRP. A lot of guys are moving towards black systems or that murdered out look. And exhaust is unique in that it's both an accessory, changes the look of your vehicle and the sound of your vehicle, and a performance mod in that you get more horsepower, torque, and better fuel economy when you install it.
For sure.
So a lot of guys that are, on the big lifted truck, hot stripper girlfriend matrix, are trying to get the right combination of wheels, tires, and accessories. Black is a very attractive option. And this is the kit for the more discerning gentleman, right? Because you've got not just the tip, the black tip you put on the back with, your stainless steel pipe, and that just doesn't really look right.
Yeah, it doesn't blend very well.
It doesn't blend correctly. So what we've done is we've actually coated in a high heat ceramic coating everything behind the muffler. So every part that you can see is in black for the consumer, and then the rest of it is looks like aluminized stainless steel in the system.
Perfect. Now, with that being said, it does have this black tip, like you mentioned, that matches up really nicely with the other pipes. What's the deal with this? Is this also going to be a aluminized or stainless? And what's the finish?
Actually, the tip is 304 stainless.
Okay.
In case, for any reason, you're driving, you get a chip or something on the black, which you have a 1-year warranty on the coating.
Okay.
But this tip has a lifetime warranty against rust and things like that because it is 304 stainless already.
Awesome. Yeah, so super high quality. Like you said, this is a really nice looking kit for guys that want something that matches their truck.
And again, the tip does bolt on and bolt off, so you could go with a larger tip or a different design if you want to at some point in time.
Very cool. So in terms of installing one of these exhaust systems, is this something a guy can do in his driveway, and is this going to work for different wheelbases, or is there one kit to fit them all?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Noah. And actually, we designed all of our kits for one part number for all box and cab configurations, with very few exceptions. Nothing in the Ford world has an exception.
Okay.
So this mid pipe here is the only part that adjusts, that makes the difference between a quad cab long box and, in some cases you won't use it at all. You'll just connect directly to the muffler with that pipe. In other cases, there'll be very specific measurements inside the installation instructions. Then you just take a hacksaw or a chop saw and you cut it to the length that you need based on the installation instructions for your box and cab configuration. There's also some play inside each of the expansion joints. So if you are not talented with a ruler or a tape measure and you cut an inch or too much or an inch too little, there's still room to make up for that in the expansion joints. So this is a very straightforward installation. Dare I say, any man who can go to a Harbor Freight and get a basic set of box tools and cannot install this in under a 6-pack of beer on a Saturday in his driveway needs to turn his man card in. And I think you can mail it to Stage 3 Motorsports. I think there's a number or an address.
Yeah, we'll be accepting. But for most guys, then this should be a pretty easy install, something that they can do in a weekend without any trouble. And it looks like you guys include all the hardware as well?
Absolutely, yes. All band clamps. You can put it on, take it off multiple times as you make different mods to your truck over the years. You put a lift kit on, or you need to move a transmission or something, it goes on and off without cramping the pipe for the forever weld.
Perfect. So let's say I've got this kit installed on my truck now and I'm running it. Is there anything I need to add with this, like a tuner or something to prevent check engine lights? Or is this a simple install where I can just do the exhaust and no other mods?
Yeah, no, all of our exhaust systems are designed to be standalone installations. So you can install this kit on your truck. It can be the only thing you do. If you want to change the sound of your truck or maybe pick up a little fuel economy, bolt it right up. You won't have any check engine light issues. And while we're on that subject, I want to point out this is a cat-back system, so it maintains all of the factory emissions equipment. It is 50 state legal. So if you happen to live in the People's Republic of California and you want a better sounding truck that makes more power, you are fully legal to install this kit. And while it does reduce restriction and allows the engine to make more power and by extension get better fuel economy, you don't have to worry about failing at the smog check station.
Yeah, and that's definitely huge for a lot of guys who have to deal with those inspections. Makes this a lot wider in applications for them. With that being said, this is also a 4-inch system specifically that we're looking at here, but you guys do offer other kits in other sizes depending on the vehicle. Some people worry that 4-inch might be too big or it could cost them power. Can you kind of explain the difference in the sizes and what that actually means for performance?
Absolutely. So in addition to 4 material grades, just to recap, right now we're talking about black. We also make this kit in aluminized, which is our entry level, 409 stainless, which is our entry level stainless, and 304 stainless, which is our
Top
premium
of the line
level, right? And there's videos on the website that explain all that.
For sure.
This particular system, this I believe is an EcoBoost F-150 kit, comes in 3 different diameters: 3-inch, 3.5 inch, 3.5 inch quiet tone, and 4-inch. All systems make horsepower, and we have an ISO 9000 rated dyno system. We test everything. We will not release a kit that costs you horsepower or torque. That is antithetical to what MBRP is all about. But there's still a seat for every saddle.
Sure.
I'm an older guy, right? I've got kids. I'm probably more likely to put the quiet system, which comes with an additional resonator, 3.5 inch. It's available exclusively in Stage 3 Motorsports. Because when I pull my toy hauler out to the desert, I don't want to be annoyed.
Yeah, you don't want a bunch
Zero
of noise.
annoyance factor, right?
Yeah.
But you're a young guy, right? I don't see a wedding ring on your hand, so you are on the big lifted truck, hot stripper girlfriend Matrix. You are probably going to want the trumpet, the sound.
Some with some noise for sure.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It brings it all together. So the 4-inch kit is going to be great for you. You also probably don't have the same budget restraints I have because you're not saving for college yet.
Yeah.
Which means you can afford to upgrade the turbo and do some other big mods to get really big horsepower numbers. And that's when like a 4-inch kit comes in handy. When you're like, look, I'm going to go beyond the basic intake, tuner, and exhaust. I'm going to make big numbers. This kit, there's no amount of error. You know what I mean? There are guys that make 1,000 horsepower with 4-inch exhaust kits and don't have flow restriction issues.
Perfect. Yeah, so this really is a good option for somebody who might just like the look of a 4-inch or the sound, but also somebody who wants the performance. It can go either way, which makes it pretty versatile, it seems.
But I will tell you one thing, I mean, MBRP as a brand can be a little confusing when you're clicking to my exhaust and you see a full page of 7 or 8 different options for your F-150.
For sure.
And you're like, what is it that I need here for my deal? And we're just trying to create the right seat for every saddle. We want this exhaust kit to be bespoke to you. We want you to be happy with your purchase. So it might be worth it to watch all these videos and take a little extra time, and click on all the sound links and get the one that works right, so that down the road, you're happy with your build and your truck is the truck you want it to be. It's not too loud, not too quiet. It's like the porridge in the Bears schools.
Absolutely.
Anyway, sorry, the kids, I'm going too far.
Well, as you mentioned though, the sound is a big important part of the exhaust, and we're not gonna have any sound clips in this video, but we will put a link above for you guys to check out our playlist with all the installed kits that we've done, so you can hear them on the different engine options and get an idea of what is the best fit for your truck. And with that, basically wraps up our overview of this kit. So thank you, Nick, for coming in and giving us all the details and running through that info.
Thank you, Noah, it's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Well, and we will see you guys next time.